So today we are going to deal with the exercises in coordinate geometry. In our last class on this coordinate geometry, we have discussed all the concepts which are based on this chapter. If you have not seen that class, if you have not attended that one, please go and see that video or attend that class. Now let us start with exercise 3.2. Question number 1 says, you need to write the answer of each of the following questions. First one is, what is the name of horizontal and vertical lines drawn to determine the position of any point in the Cartesian plane? Okay, so this is the Cartesian plane in which we have drawn two axes, that is one x-axis which is horizontal and one y-axis which is vertical. Okay, so it is asking about that horizontal and vertical lines only. So question number 1, the answer will be, first part the answer will be, it is x-axis which is horizontal and y-axis which is vertical. Okay, so you just need to write this thing. Second question is, what is the name of each part of the plane? Plane means the Cartesian plane here. What is the name of each part of the plane formed by these two lines? So when you draw these two lines are perpendicular to each other and it divides the Cartesian plane into 4 quadrants. Okay, this is first quadrant, this is second, third and fourth. So each part is known as quadrant. So second answer is quadrant. Now the third part, that is, write the name of the point where two lines intersect. Okay, the lines means axis only. So two lines intersect each other at this point. So this point is known as origin. This is known as origin and the coordinates are 0, 0 of origin. So this is your question number 1, solution of question number 1. Now question number 2 is, this figure is given in question number 2 and certain questions are asked from this. Okay, so first we need to mark the coordinates of all the points mentioned here. Like here we have B, M, D, L, H, E, C, G. So first let us mark all the coordinates here. So how to mark the coordinates? Coordinates are in the form of X, Y. Okay, so first let me just recall that thing. Coordinates are in the form of X, Y, where X is also known as abscissa and Y is also known as ordinate. Okay, abscissa is the distance from y-axis and ordinate is the distance from x-axis. Okay, this all we have seen in our last class. Now let us solve the exercise. Now it is saying that you need to find the coordinates of each point. So if you see this point D here, so D we need to find the coordinates in the form of x, y. So first we'll see that this D point, what we'll do, you will draw perpendicular lines on x and y axis. So on x axis we meet at 6. So the x coordinate will be 6 and on y axis we meet at 2. So the y will be 2 here. So the coordinates of D will be 6, 2. I hope you understood how we done that. Now if you see for B here, so for B again we'll draw two perpendicular lines which is already done here. So on x axis we met at -5. Okay, so x coordinate will be -5 and on y we met at 2. Okay, so this will be 2. So coordinate of B will be -5 and 2. If you see this L, so point L is on y axis. So distance from y axis will be 0. Obviously if the point is on the y axis, so the distance from the y axis will be 0. And distance from y-axis is denoted by x coordinate. Okay, so x coordinate will be 0 and y it met at 5. Okay, so y coordinate will be 5. So from here we can note that any point on the y-axis have x coordinate as 0. Okay, now for M, if you see M is on the x-axis. So if on the y-axis x is 0, then on x-axis y will be 0. Because distance from x-axis is 0 and distance from x-axis is what? It is ordinate, or you can say the y coordinate of that point. And it is -3 on the x-axis. Okay, so it will be -3 here. Okay, now let us see this H point. H on the x-axis it is -5 and on the y-axis it is -3. Now E point, X on x it is -3. On y it is -5 here. G point, this G on x it is 2 or y it is -4. Point C on x it is 5 and on y it is minus 5. So like this we can find the coordinates of all the points mentioned here. Now the question first is the coordinates of point B. So we can easily answer the coordinates of point B is minus 5 and 2. Second part is asking that the coordinates of point C. So the coordinates of point C is 5 minus 5. Third is the point identified by the coordinates minus 3 minus 5. So minus 3 minus 5, the point is what? E. So answer number third part of this question is E point. The point identified by the coordinates 2 minus 4. So 2 minus 4, it is the coordinates of point G. So for fourth part, the answer is G. Fifth part is the abscissa of point D. Now abscissa is what? It is X coordinate. It is asking abscissa of point D. So for D, the abscissa is 6. So this is X and this is Y. X is abscissa. So abscissa is 6. The ordinate of point H. The next part is ordinate of point H. Now ordinate is what? Ordinate is Y coordinate. Okay. Now it is asking that the ordinate of point H. So where is point H first? H is this. Ordinate means the Y coordinate, that is minus 3. Okay. Now the coordinates of point L. So coordinate of point L is what? 0, 5. 0 Y because it is on the Y axis. Next is the coordinate of point M. So coordinate of point M is minus 3, 0. Now why Y is 0 here? Because it is on the X axis. Okay. So the main point here is to understand how to mark, if a point is given in the Cartesian plane, how to mark the coordinates of it. First we will see where it intersects on the X axis. So that will be the X coordinate. Then where it is intersect on the Y axis, that will be the Y coordinate. We have to take care of the negative and positive directions. So here it is negative of X axis. Here it is negative of Y axis. Positive of X axis and positive of Y axis. Okay. I hope you understood how we have done this. This is all about exercise 3.2. It just has 2 questions. Okay. Let us see exercise 3.3. Now let us move to exercise 3.3. Question number 1 says, in which quadrant or on which axis do each of the points, here the points I have written minus 2, 4, 3, minus 1, minus 1, 0, 1, 2 and minus 3, minus 5 lie. You need to verify your answer by locating them on the Cartesian plane. Okay. So I have drawn here Cartesian plane. This is in the form of the graph which you will get in your graph copy. Okay. So now if you draw in that graph copy, if you made the point in that graph copy which you have, that will be more clear. Okay. So I'll just refer this graph for that. Now for this, first to verify that in which quadrant they lie, I have drawn here simple just a rough diagram. So this is X axis, this is Y axis. Now this 2 axis divides the Cartesian plane into 4 quadrants. Okay. So any coordinates of plus plus form, it lies on first quadrant. So for second it is minus plus form, for third it is minus minus, and for fourth it is plus minus form. Okay. Now how to just see this, how to match with that? Minus 2 plus 4. So minus and plus, it lies on second quadrant. Okay. So this point will lie on second quadrant. Likewise, plus and minus, plus 3 minus 1. So plus and minus, it lies on fourth quadrant. Okay. Likewise, 1, 2, it is plus and plus, plus 1 and plus 2, it lies in first quadrant. And the last one is minus 3 minus 5. So minus minus, it lies in third quadrant. Now what about this minus 1 and 0? Minus 1, 0. If any of the coordinates x or y becomes 0, then it will not lie in any of the quadrant. It will lie on the axis. If x is 0, it will lie on y axis. If y is 0, it will lie on x axis. Okay. So here we can see the y coordinate is 0. If y is 0, it lies on x axis. So this coordinate will lie on x axis. Okay. So I hope you understood how to just represent on which quadrant or on which axis it lies. Now let us mark this point to verify the thing that we have done. Now it is first point is minus 2, 4. So x is minus 2 and y is 4. So first we will start from 0. This is 0 origin. Minus 2 in x. So negative direction of x axis is this one. From here to here it is negative direction of x axis. So minus 2 is here. So we got minus 2 here. Then on y we have 4, that is plus 4. So we have to move in the positive direction of y axis. That is the above part of this. So we need to move 4 units above. That is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So here we reached. So this point will be this minus 2 and 4. So here it will be minus 2 and 4. And it lies on second quadrant only, and we have marked it correctly. Okay. So I hope how to mark the coordinate, you know this now. 3 minus 1 is the second part. So 3 minus 1, again x is 3 and y is minus 1. So if x is 3, that is positive x. So positive means from here we have to move in the right direction. So 0, this is 1, 2 and 3. So here we reached. Next is minus 1, y is minus. So minus of y is what? In the downward direction. So from here we will move 1 unit downwards. So this point will be 3 minus 1. Okay. Next is minus 1, 0. X is minus 1. And we know that this lies on x-axis only. That is in minus 1. So this point, this coordinate will be minus 1, 0. Okay. Next is 1, 2. 1, 2 means positive x and positive y. So positive x 1 unit. So from 0 here we move to 1 and 2 above. That is 1, 2. So this point will be, this is 1, 2. Okay. And the last one is minus 3, minus 5. X is also negative and y is also negative. So negative of x, that will be minus 1, minus 2 and minus 3. This one and minus 5. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this point will be the coordinate minus 3 and minus 5. So like this we mark the coordinates in the graph. Okay, I hope you understood this one. Now second question of this exercise, this exercise also has only 2 questions. The second question is also similar to this. There we don't have to write the quadrants or on which axis it lies. We just need to mark on the graph. Okay, so I think that one you can do now. You just solve it for now. Take it as a homework. If you are facing any problem, just comment down below or just ask to me. I'll just clear it out. Okay. Now one coordinate in the next question, that is second question, is minus 1.25. So you need to mark this minus 1.25. Now just see, this is y coordinate of 1 point. Okay. So the box that is given in your graph paper is somewhat like this. I'm just drawing the one box that is shown in your graph paper. Okay. So this will have 2 dark line. Middle of this box will be having 2 dark lines. And apart from this, you will be having 4 light lines. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 light lines. And here also you will be having 4 light lines. Like this. Okay. So if you are naming this, this is minus 1.25, which is between minus 1 and minus 2. Okay. So between minus 1 and minus 2, somewhere you will get minus 1.25. So the middle of minus 1 and minus 2 will be minus 1.5. Okay. So this middle line will represent minus 1.5. Now what about minus 1.25? It is the middle of minus 1 and minus 1.5. So between second and third line, you will get minus 1.25. So like this you need to mark in your graph. Okay. I hope you understood this exercise 3.2 and 3.3. Chapter number 3 is the easiest one in your whole book, or you can say in whole math syllabus this year. Okay. So I hope you do it very properly. If you have any doubt, you can ask to me. Thank you.